What is going on, guys? Linus here. Welcome to another game of Civilization, which I will be starting today. I let you guys vote in case you missed it. Maybe keep a better eye out on my channel, because I uploaded a video and I let people vote for once, because I've never done that before and it seemed like an interesting idea. And there were 4 options. There were the Shoshone, Pocatello of the Shoshone, Venice, Doge. There was Morocco, which I was actually really looking forward to play, but I guess that's not happening for now. And there was the Zulu. I was actually looking forward to playing all of them, except maybe the Zulu, because they're very militaristic, which isn't how I usually play. But the Shoshone definitely won. There's almost 900 votes, I believe, which is more than I expected, so thanks for voting. And I will be playing as Pocatello. Now, as for the map type, I just got the Scrambled Continents maps, and I noticed that one of them is Antarctica thawed. It seems really interesting. I was actually, originally I was going to go with either Earth or Western Europe, which is down here. But I saw this map and I immediately thought, let's go with this. It's basically, as it says right here, it's a randomized fantasy version of Antarctica, where only a small portion remains frozen. I mean, that just sounds really cool. So we're going to play that. Unfortunately, it does lock you in on a standard map size, which is actually, I'm okay with that. I wasn't going to play on anything bigger. And then the difficulty level, I wasn't sure whether to play on King or Emperor, but most people seem to agree that Emperor was a good choice. I've been playing on King for a little bit. I won, I think, 1 or 2 games on King, so maybe it's a good time to start looking into Emperor. Which is very hard. It's very hard difficulty, and then there's extremely difficult and only the best players, which is practically, it's not practically impossible, but it's extremely, extremely hard. So I'm going to play on Emperor, a difficulty level 6, on a Antarctica thawed map. Let's do this, baby. Here we go.
Blessings be upon you, wise and fearsome Chief Pocatello, revered leader of the Shoshone people. As the young chieftain of the Shoshone, you rose to face a wave of encroaching American settlements across the western United States. Forced to defend the Shoshone ancestral lands from a seemingly endless stream of new immigrants, your war band struck fear into those who would claim the sacred lands of your people. After years of strife, you skillfully avoided a direct conflict with the armies of the U.S. government, and negotiated a series of treaties in the hopes of establishing a lasting peace for the Shoshone. Most esteemed Pocatello, your people once again look to you for guidance. Will you conquer your enemies, driving them far from your lands? Or will you seek out peaceful diplomacy and trade? Will you build a civilization that stands the test of time?
Okay, so there you go. Now this is their unique sort of ability. It's called Great Expanse. Founded cities start with additional territory. You will see this very soon. And also units receive a combat bonus when fighting within their own territory. So they're actually pretty good when you want to play defensively. Their unique units are the Pathfinder, which is basically a replacement of the Scout. They're stronger. I believe they're on par with the Warrior. And then also they have a promotion that allows them to choose to benefit when uncovering an ancient ruin, which is pretty amazing, and I'll show you that in a bit as well. Also, the Comanche Riders, I'm not sure which it replaces, or if it even replaces anything, but I believe it's pretty much on par with Cavalry, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, let's start. First things first, let's boost the audio, because I turned it down by a whole bunch because of the multiplayer game I was doing. Should be good. Then I should probably replace the starting thing. So this is actually a really, really good start, if I'm being honest. Usually I got 1, maybe 2 luxury resources. Now there's 3 silver. What? I mean, that's really good. There's marble, there's deer, and there's some wheat. It's good. So what I want to do is, obviously I want all of it, but I'm thinking maybe go over to the sea. Go over there, sucker. Yeah, it seems like going right next to the sea might be the best option here. That is going to take up an extra turn, but it will allow me to get to everything, and it will allow me to make boats, which I like, next turn. So that's just, you know, kind of a waste of 1 turn. but I'm willing to take it. I usually never do it, but I like being right next to the ocean, so here we go. Boom! And that's what I was talking about. It gives you this giant piece of land from the beginning. There's more silver. Crap, I didn't know that. If I hadn't known that, I would not have been able to reach it anyway, so I'm fine with it. Now let's see. Obviously, I want to start getting some good food. Trapping. I think I'm just going to start off with animal husbandry, which is going to allow us to make a caravan and all that, and then also allows us to make camps next to the deer, or on the deer. So let's just start off with that bad boy. And I'm actually looking forward to not using Liberty for once, but going with Tradition, because there's some good stuff there. So I will not be building a monument, because you get that for free if you pick Tradition. So I will not be picking that. Instead, I'm going to be making a second Pathfinder, just to be on the safe side. So look at this giant territory. I mean, that's just a huge difference from what you normally get. There is our first ruin. That's going to be good. So you'll see next turn that I can actually pick what I get. Here you go. So this is what it looks like when you place the Shoshone. Let's see. Convince the remaining population to join. Use this contact with the Lost Tribe to enhance your culture. Well, this one sucks, obviously. Trade with gold. Have a look at their maps. Pretty sucky. Study their tools to discover new technology or upgrade your guys. So I'm going to start with the new technology because that's awesome. And I just got archery. And I have it really, really fast. So, thank you, based Shoshone. Let's get you scouting. So basically, when playing as the Shoshone, it is crucial. Well, it's not really crucial, but it's extremely helpful if you just start scouting around immediately with your Pathfinders, because you're going to get all these huge bonuses. Like, I just got a free technology, which is pretty great. But I can also get one extra... See, the upgrade is nice, but it's not amazing. But I would like to add one population to my city. That would be pretty great. I mean, they have a nice... let's see. Ooh, yes, please. That's the next one. I'll probably just go with one extra population, because that's always a good thing. Yes, please. Culture is also quite good, but I'm going to go ahead and actually go with the convince the remaining population to join my city. There we go. Always a good thing. Helps you speed things up. The little upgrade to their military stuff, you know, getting a new weapon. First of all, it probably upgrades them to either spearmen. Ooh. Who's this? I didn't pick who I'm playing with, but I think this is China or Boudica. I'm not sure. It's Boudica, okay. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. For some reason, Boudica is always in my game, you know. She was in the game as Indonesia. I'm pretty sure she was in a game before that. I just don't know which one again. And Johnny's playing her in the multiplayer game. Let's see. The next order of business will be to either get the Temple of Artemis or a worker could be good. So let's just go with a worker then. We will not be getting a worker for free. This is good. There's our third ruin. I think there's an achievement if you get 5 ruins with 1 Pathfinder or something like that. But I already have it, so I'm not actually gonna try and get it or anything like that. You need mining for the silver, so let's get... Kinda want to get trapping though. Let's see. It's 5 more turns. I would get that tile, so that doesn't really help. So we don't need mining quite yet. A granary would be great because that's going to give us a lot of extra food. But let's just start with pottery then. Why not? I love me some pottery. Have a look at their maps. Sucks. Trade with the Lost Tribes for gold. Pretty good. Culture's nice. Let's go with the culture first then. 20 culture. It's good. Upgrade, like I said, is just not that big of a deal to me. Because they're just scouts, and their unique ability isn't even that useful later on anymore, so... I would prefer to just go with sort of the... Ooh, city-state. Okay, then. Tradition is what I will adopt. Do you get anything? Increase the rate of border expansion. Also grants +3 culture in the capital. It's pretty good. And it also unlocks the Hanging Gardens, which are, frankly, quite amazing. So if there's any shot at me getting those, I will definitely do what I can. Ooh, more gems. Look at this. Let's meet this dude, Kiev. We also found Cerro de Potosi, which is 10 gold per turn, okay. Just let that sink in for a moment. 10 gold per turn. I mean, that's a crazy amount of gold. And I would obviously love to have it. So we might have to wage war with Kiev at one point. Ooh, another ruin. Sweet. Yeah, I might have to actually wage war with Kiev to try and get Cerro de Potosi, because it's amazing. And I really want it, so there you go. New technology, yes please. Sweet, we got mining for free. Suck on that, bitches. Now let's see. Cerro de Potosi, there's silk there. So we could potentially settle here, which is quite... What is that? Is that just... it's just water, I think. Which would net us some horses, there's some sheep. All around pretty good stuff. We also get Cerro de Potosi. And 10 gold per turn, especially if you settle there quite quick, can make quite the difference in an entire game. It really can. So that's definitely something to consider. Oh god, I'm right next to the ice. Don't really like that. But I got a pretty good starting point, actually. I mean, the only thing that really sucks is that one tundra tile. And it's just one tile, so it's really not that big of a deal. Why don't you guys join me? Why don't you do that? So there we go. We're already at citizen level. What's it called again? What am I thinking here? So yeah, it's citizen level 3, I guess. 4, I mean. Citizen level. I've been playing Civ for a while, and I still have no term for that. Like level, I guess amount of citizens, but that just sounds dumb. You know, you gotta have a cool term for it. Yes, please. Give me that free stuff. So now we got 6 culture per turn. That's really good. That's a good start. Now, let's just see here. Okay, I don't want to make some really quick decisions. So I guess we're playing on a higher difficulty level. No religion yet. Okay, then. See, this is pretty crazy. Bobdika actually has the same amount of technology that I have. So basically, if you're playing on Emperor, the NPCs, or just the other civs that you're not playing, the computer gets this giant bonus for technology, which isn't really fair, but that's kind of the point, isn't it? Let's go over there. Oh god. That's not good. Let's go south a little bit. We still haven't explored there. There's still a pretty large chunk of the world that we haven't seen, and we have the silver now. Huh. I didn't think we would actually get it that fast. Okay, then. Let's get this Pathfinder over there. We can start exploring into the... Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. There, yep. Okay, so that's kind of the edge of the world, isn't it? Do not like that. Let's start making a farm on the wheat. And then as soon as the city actually has a granary, which should be quite soon, that should be amazing. Let's make a granary, and then after that we will make a settler. Right now it doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Because I prefer, for some reason, maybe this is just me, but I like being, having 5 citizens in my city before I really start expanding, you know, making more cities. So for now, let's just go with the granary. You know, that's gonna get a lot of extra food from the deer and from the wheat. Oh, sure. Why not? I do really like the Pathfinder. Yeah, okay. You got it. So I guess we have an embassy now. Look at her points. She has more policies than me. That doesn't seem fair. She has more technology than I do. But it seems like she has writing. If she can make an embassy, I'm pretty sure you need to have writing for that. So, good for you, I guess. Why is there desert here? Or what looks like desert? Maybe it's just really empty, cold hills with dwarves living in. I don't know. Let's just go over there. Oh, look. So that might not actually be the edge of the world. It may just be a little piece of ice in the middle or something like that. Okay, then. God of the Open Sky has been founded. Shiny things. People have a lot of money already. I, on the other hand, do not. Uh-oh. Sure, Askia again. Yeah, we'll go, you know, shove off. I truly hope that we do not get the exact same civilizations that we got in the Indonesia game, because Boudica was in that game, Askia was in that game. I don't know who else is going to be in here, but please tell me that we're not going to run into Rome or anything like that, because that would not be awesome. Ooh, copper. Copper's pretty swell. Gives you, gold. Pretty much just gold. Oh, it's Poland? What the hell? Poland was in that game as well. I don't know what is happening, but I do not like it. We have writing now. Next order of business. We have a farm, I guess. That went really quickly, actually. Let's go with trapping next, so we can actually work the deer. And let's start getting some silver here. Go. Watch out for the barbs, though. Truly hope that they're not going to try and murder this guy next. We already have a lot of... It seems like I'm growing very fast, or, you know, my borders are growing really fast. That's good, I like that. Gold and minus unhappiness. That could be worth it. Extra food in the capital. Garrison units cost no maintenance. Production when building wonders. I'm not actually planning on building a wonder quite yet, so right now that doesn't seem like a good choice. I have no units that can garrison right now, so that's useless. It's between extra growth or a little bit of extra gold. Let's see, if I pick that one, I get 2 extra gold per turn, which isn't really worth the trouble. So we're going to go with food and make sure that my city actually grows. So there you have it. That's my choice. Now, where is everybody? Might just be a bit of a secluded little place. Yes, okay. You got it, bro. Okay, so it's not secluded. That's where the Polish are hiding out. That's awesome. That's awesome. So they're right next to me, man. Really? I mean, that sucks. I wasn't looking forward to that. Great library. That's a really cool frickin' wonder. Crap. Provides a free library in the city in which it is built. For now, I think we should go with a settler, but let's wait 1 turn. Let's build the library for 1 turn. And then after that, make a settler. Send them over to Serra de Potosi. Now, I am pretty sure that anyone that sees me sitting right next to it is going to get very jealous. But, let's see. Let's make a settler next. Just start with a settler should really be priority, to be honest. Any tiles that will give me 2 production. What am I working? Everything is at least 1. So if I can find not a single one that can actually provide me with 2. So I guess we'll just be waiting for the settler then. Very well. See, I'm going to go there and I'm going to try and immediately try to grab the Serra de Potosi. Because that's going to help me with my gold troubles. I've been having a lot of gold troubles in my my last couple of games, so nipping that in the bud would be great. Oh, here we go. That's Askia right there. It's nice to have found you, my old friend. And when I say friend, I mean nemesis, because you suck. Seriously, Askia's just been a pain in my ass for pretty much every game I've played with them. They're just absolutely crazy. Also, their scouts getting murdered, so... Sucks to be them, I guess. I'm getting out of there with the Pathfinder. You better believe it. Oh, it's the Koreans. How about some embassies, son? Got your back. Sweet, so we met the Koreans. Nice people, and at least now we know for sure that we have... Oh my god, they're from far away. What? This world is pretty huge. Okay. I thought standard would just be like a bit of a rectangle and that would be it, but this is pretty giant from the looks of it. He is on the ocean though, isn't he? Yes, he is. So that could be... Oh, that scout is dead. And so is my Pathfinder. Seriously, dudes. Shove off. Just let my Pathfinder do his job. No need to kill him. What the fuck, man? There's like 4 barbarians there, and that single... What? He is cornered. He is so cornered. Get on that hill. He's dead. Nobody can save him anymore. Okay, then. That's just, you know, that's just a wonderful start to an Emperor game. Yeah, no, that Pathfinder is dead. Come on, let me promote him. Okay, then. So much for the Pathfinder. Seriously, man, what the hell? That was insane. These barbarians are just running wild. I wish I had the money to buy another unit, but I do not. So that will not be happening, but we're gonna work the silver.
Even
Trapping, thank you, so I can start making some camps, which isn't bad. Make me a mine so I can actually do something with that silver. Next order of business, let's see. I already have writing. Normally writing is one of those technologies that I pick somewhat later, but I already have it, so I'm very happy about that. Marble, Keller Stonehenge. The wheel will allow me to make a watermill, which isn't bad, and a road between my cities. Quarries, I'm gonna need that anyway. I'm gonna need masonry if I really want to get, what the... Why are the pyramids? Why do they require liberty if I'm pretty sure that the official story is that the pyramids were built by slaves? So that's kind of weird, actually. Can't believe I only just noticed that. Let's just go with the wheel. It's a pretty safe bet, and it, you know, allows us to make a road between the city that I have and the city that I will be making very shortly. Yerevan under attack? Yeah, well, so am I, buddy. Get in line. We all have problems. It's not my problem. Seems like everybody is still kind of friendly, which is what I like to see. Get the hell out of there. Okay. Okay, then. Yeah, no, of course. Of course, an embassy. Well, you got it, bud. Yeah, it works for me. Let's just hope that they don't get to my worker. They're gonna get to my worker, though, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, they can reach that tile next turn. Let's send the worker off into the forest where they're safe for now. Until another barbarian shows up, which, frankly, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen in like a turn or two at the most. They destroyed my farm, too. Such friendly guys, these barbarians. Let's make another Pathfinder. Because that's actually the best unit I can make, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go and run away. Because I really want to start working on my next city, you know? They will not be able to reach the worker from here. This sucks. Let's just do nothing this turn. No, they can't get to him. There you go. Next turn. Pathfinder in 4, which should help in cleaning up this... Oh, the Temple of Artemis. Should help in cleaning up the dirty barbarians. Who suck, by the way. These barbarians are full of suck. Let's finish the mine, sucker. Let's see if it's safe. It looks safe enough. I like seeing this. It makes me happy. And what is going on with this world, though? This is an interesting shape, isn't it? I haven't seen anything like this before. Okay, there's more barbarians. Of course there are. Oh, look, it's the Babylonians. Yeah, I don't really like that, though. Because usually the Babylonians... Everybody's got a second city already. Except for Boudica. Babylonians are usually dicks to me. Let's see if he, like, wants my shit. Or if he, like, wants to be buds. What's an embassy, sucker? You got it. Let's get my settler over there. Let's hope that he doesn't employ dirty tactics and tries to take my settler out with a scout. Because I would not hold it against... Ooh, he's right next to Poland. There's going to be some conflict here. I can tell you that right now. That is not going to go over well. That's the second city of the Askians. Is that even a thing, the Askians? I'm assuming that it is, but... to be fair, I have no idea. Next turn, I'm probably going to settle in the forest. Because no matter what, people are going to have to attack from pretty much over a river. So that's cool. Okay, so this is basically where it ends. That's weird. That's weird, but I'll take it. We got that done. Let's have the Pathfinder kill this dude. They actually destroyed both of my farms. Way to be a dick about it. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. So we should be able to get to the Cerro de Potosi pretty quickly. And I might have to buy a tile or two, but if we get to that, then we could actually start earning some money here. Baron's working. The city can start working on the Great Library. Because, yes, I like it. I love the Great Library, so let's just do that. Thank you very much. Look at this, sitting in its beautiful shape. It's already getting really big. Let's get out of there. Just run. Timbuktu. Repair it, please. Thank you very much, Lee. Now, I'm pretty sure that the Great Library is out of our reach, but hey. A man can dream. Let's just make it right here. And, of course, we do not get the initial, you know, awesome borders. All we get is some stupid... Some more silver. I have like 5 silver already, I'm pretty sure. Boom, baby. Work that. Please, I want money. Oh, we got a free monument in this city as well, which is absolutely awesome. I love that. Let's just make an archer, maybe. And have him chill in the city and make sure that everything is safe and secure. Timwak. And if need be, I can just switch. Ooh, they're really nice. I like this distance. You know, I like it. Because it's still possible to make a road in between them. I'm pretty sure. And they're not too far from connecting. So I like that as well. And Cerro de Potosi is absolutely amazing. So I should really start working that as soon as I possibly can. And I will. Oh, you're going to shoot my Pathfinder now. That's what you're going to do, huh? You feel like a man now, huh? How about that? Let's, oh, look, it's a hand axe. Of course it is. Because nothing in my life ever actually goes over smoothly. Let's just destroy this archer, please. Because this sucker is in my way. We need to start, let's see, we have 1 silver. Oh, why do we not have masonry yet? See, if we had marble, we could actually, what just happened? Did someone just murder the Barbarian out of nowhere? I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking, let's just go around a little bit. What's up, Koreans? Fix the farm, yo. Oh, it's Polish archers. We are probably very far behind in certain stuff. Extra production when building wonders. That is obviously going to be super useful right now, so I will take that. Why don't I? People want gold. Even though I'm pretty sure they don't even know what gold is yet. Great library. We're going to get to that quite fast, which is what I like. Now, let's check the demographics. We are dead last in soldiers, literacy, GMP, and approval rating. We're number 1 in crop yield, which I like, and population. And we actually have a score that is above the others. Now, they're all still friendly, except for Boudica, who already covets my lands. I am quite close to her, and she probably noticed earlier that Cerro de Potosi was here. She probably found it herself. But that shit belonged to me, baby. You're not gonna get that. Nuh-uh. Native tongue. Bonus in combat in my territory. That's actually a really good upgrade. I forgot about that when I mentioned that their upgrades were like meh. That's actually a really good one. But then again, don't all Shoshone units get that? Because I'm not really sure about that, but that could be possible. So, let's see. I guess I'm gonna end it here. I just gotta shoot a quick question your way. Let's go with, you know, I just founded this city right next to Cerro de Potosi, but I did take some risk because I settled quite close to Boudica. Would you have done the same? That's kind of my question, I guess. If you could leave a comment and let me know what you think about that, because it's a risky choice, but it can really make quite a difference. 10 gold per turn at the beginning of the game. I mean, that's a pretty big thing. Now, obviously I can't work it right now because this city would starve to death, but I will get to working it quite soon. So there you have it. So if you could answer that question, I would very much appreciate it. And I hope you guys are enjoying Civilization, because it's back, and it will be up several times a week, I'm pretty sure, whenever I have time. I mean, I'm pretty busy with university, obviously, but, you know, whenever I have time, I will put out a video. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys appreciate the fact that I let you vote. Because I usually don't do that, I'm not sure if people actually like it that much, or if they're just like, you know, do whatever you want. But I hope you guys enjoy the fact that you actually had some impact on this playthrough. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.